It's been a household name for more than 60 years, and scenes like this hold a special place in our childhood memories. The fun, the rides, the famous bluecoats and their infamous haircuts. Pontins may be a great British holiday institution, but the new owners said it was ripe for an all-American makeover, complete with the sort of costume characters who keep the crowds entertained at Disney World. So welcome to the magic of Pontins, courtesy of the lucky Watchdog viewers who've had a family holiday there this year. In fact, so many of them have been in touch, we've had to come up with a new filing system just to cope with the photos. There's Filthy.
The bedding was horrendous, and I mean absolutely horrendous. It had urine stains all over it, blood, what appeared to be dry faeces. There was blood all over the curtains.
There's Mouldy.
The pillowcase was mouldy, it had mould spots, and I mean, I'm not talking a small patch, a big patch of mould. I'm not going to put my head on that, so I'm certainly not going to put my children's head on that. You go into the bathroom and the shower hose was
couldn't touch it.
It was awful, mould growing on it that had been there for weeks, months, even years.
Greasy and Grimy.
We looked at the windows that had sort of mould, but they also had sort of like a greasy sort of fatty film all over it.
We went into the pool area, and you could see as soon as you walked in, a pile of water on the floor, it was all brown. I didn't want to put my children down. There was all hair in the bathroom as well. It was just disgusting.
Not forgetting Dusty and Shabby.
There was cobwebs in the skylights, hadn't been cleaned for months.
The apartments were pretty shabby, to be honest. The wooden door frames were falling apart, the window sills were falling apart. Outside our apartment, we had a broken plate that was actually tarmacked into the floor.
And finally, Stinky.
It was absolutely disgusting. It smelled of sick.
The smell, was unbelievable.
Open the door and the smell just hit you with force.
These reviews come 11 months after Pontins' former owners saw the company put into administration, and 9 months after it was bought by the Britannia Hotel Group. It described Pontins as a national treasure, but its pledge to invest millions restoring the camps to their former glory doesn't seem to have materialised. Yes, despite Britannia's promises, we are still getting complaints. More than 100 of you have written in about the state of the parks and the living accommodation. So, me and the gang are going to investigate. But first, a quick question. Thank you very much, Stinky. Oh, mirror, mirror on the wall, which is the grottest Pontins camp of them all? Tough choice. We've had complaints about all 5. But for the sheer number of unhappy holiday makers, it looks like this year's title goes to Brean Sands in Somerset. Anyone think of a catchy ad slogan for it?
The only way I could describe Pontins Brean Sands is hell on earth.
Thanks, Dominic. Well, let's see if you're right. The Watchdog team booked 2 apartments at Brean Sands last week, and as I wouldn't ask our dwarves to do anything I wouldn't, I sneaked in as well. The first thing I ought to tell you, as I walk into this room, is the smell. Oh, it hits the back of the throat. It's like a mouldy smell, but it's really strong. This place is full of dust, and around the toilet, well, it's not good. It's not nice. Oh, that is filth. You see this hole in the wall here? Cupboards sort of half falling apart. And I've got to say, that's filthy. Bit of blood. The smell's coming from here. It's the carpet. It's got a rather unique, crispy feel to it. It is filthy. Outside, we found grubby and run-down public toilets, disused chairs by the play area, grime on the floors and dirt on the chairs, and litter by the crazy golf. At least it looked like the swimming pool had had a lick of paint. Don't think I'd describe it as Disney magic, though. But all is not lost. We can bring our own touch of Disney razzmatazz. Well, at least to the Brean Sands resort. It's time to bring out the dwarfs.
Just whistle while you work.
Start at the top and work your way down. Good luck. What's with a grumpy face? You love this, Filthy. Get that spotless.
It won't take long when there's a song to help you
Right, well done everybody, great effort in here, but now it's off to the rest of the park. Come on, quickly, quickly.
Hi-ho, it's home from work we go.
Are they tidying up for you?
We don't smoke, that's disgusting.
Next, on to the crazy golf. Make sure everything is spick and span, everybody.
It's not my type of cleaning.
We had cups and knives and forks dirty.
Well, if you've got any complaints, get one of my men to come in, all right? But just as we're making progress, security point us to the exits. Hard on the dwarves. I know you wanted to make sure everything was clean, but we've been asked to leave and we've got to go, all right? But maybe even worse news for the Pontins guests. Who's going to clean up for them now?
I just thought, I can't let my children stay in here. It is a health hazard.
When my children are naughty at home, my threat to them is I will take you back to Pontins.
Keep your little chins up. That's it. Clean as you go. Very good. I like it.
You can find the full company response to this item at the bottom of the written web report. If you have any difficulties reading the text, please visit www.bbc.co.uk/accessibility.